I just gotta get some fish. Oh, why? It's so cold. Why do I always go out when it's cold? It's snowing. I can use a campfire right now. Or Stephanie when you need her. What is this? Is this a fishing hole already? No, what is... Is there somebody in there? No way. Am I being punked right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. I found the Avatar. Oh, I'm gonna be famous. The Avatar. Me. Oh my god. What the? Whoa. What the? Oh my god. It's opening up. Hold on. Oh my god. This is amazing. What?
Oh my
Avatar.
god,
Avatar.
it's so
What?
cold.
Cypher?
Chill out, Wolf. I'm not the Avatar. It's not what you think.
I hate you. Hey everybody, this is Wolfing Out, and I'm with Cypher today, and we have something special for you. We are doing a complete mod spotlight on the brand new Avatar Last Blockbender mod. Now this mod is awesome, and this mod is brought to you by Joseph and Jake and Kieran, and they have been working hard to get it ready by the date they said would be released, the summer solstice. June 21st. These guys have been working hard. Now, they gave us a slightly early version of this mod, a beta version, as you can see there on the screen. Avatar the Last Blockbender beta. So some of the features are not fully implemented yet that will be implemented on release day, but we will talk about those things as we go through the mod. Now I'm going to have all kinds of annotations to take you to wherever you want. If you want to know about what blocks are in this game, what food is in this game, what animals are in this game, if you want to know about the villages, the people, and of course, most importantly, if you want to know about the bending, you'll be able to click on one of those links and it will take you right to that section, because this is a very long spotlight. But that's because here at NMO, when we do his mod spotlight, it's very intensive. We don't just brush over things. We get deep into how things work. And that's how Cypher and I like to do it. And so we hope you enjoy it. Leave feedback and support this mod. It's just coming out. There's going to be lots of updates. And your feedback and bug reports are really going to help make this thing even greater. So, no longer shall we be dallying around, playing, frolicking through the snow like Cypher over there. Now it's time to get into the meat of Avatar, the Last Blockbender. Yip yip papa. Yip yip. Okay, and now we're going to check out the blocks that the Last Blockbender offers you. We only have a couple here. Your first one is your metal armor block. Now, I'll demonstrate this earlier, or either I or Cypher will demonstrate what exactly you do with this block. This is the only one that's abnormal to the rest of them. The others are currently just cosmetic. So we have an air nomad block for like the nomad temples and stuff. I like this one. It's got these nice swirls, you got clouds and air and stuff. Then this is just an air block, so it just has the symbol representing air. You've got your Fire Nation block right here, and your fire block. Okay, so you find these like in the villages and the fire temples, the fire villages, the air temples, the air villages, basically. So you've got your water tribe block here, and your water block, and your earth kingdom block, and your earth block. And these are all cosmetic, all these blocks. You'll just find them in the villages, in the temples. Yeah, and they look nice, sort of identifying where you are. Now, here we have two statues currently in the game. You've got Avatar Roku here, and you've got Creeper Cypher over there watching from the background, and then you've got Avatar Kyoshi here. So you've got these two statues of previous avatars, which I think is very cool.
And there's Avatar Cypher.
And Avatar, and then naturally you have Avatar Cypher sitting here as well. He's so lifelike. So I love these. I think these statues are great. They did a lot of hard work was put into this. I don't. I think it's Kieran. I don't know which one. There's two guys doing them, or two people. I guess I don't even know if they're two guys. I guess, but Kieran and I don't know the other person's name right now because I haven't been in contact with him. So, but this is you got some great work here. So, and now we've got a few other items. You got a few food items here. So this here is a sea prune, which you just find usually in the water. You'll find them. It's a little bush that when you break, you get a sea prune that you can eat. You can then take that sea prune and you can turn it into soup. You need 2 sea prunes and a bowl. So it'd be like mushroom soup where you have 2 mushrooms and a wooden bowl. 2 sea prunes and a wooden bowl. You get your sea prune soup. Then you've got seaweed. So you'll find seaweed out in the water. You can take that seaweed and make seaweed soup as well. Oh, I'm in creative, so I just broke that. All right, let's look that up real quick. Seaweed. So seaweed soup requires. I can't do it that way. Oh, I won't worry about that right now. So then you got sea squid. Now sea squid you get by killing squid. It's just a drop now for the squid, and then you can turn it into soup as well. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's because I'm not. Let me get out of creative real quick. There it is, sea squid. And so so the sea squid, you can see, again, it's just 2 squid and a bowl. So, put that back up. And finally, you have seaweed bread. Let's get that. Let's grab that bread. And you can take the bread, 1 seaweed in between 2 wheat, gives you seaweed bread. Tasty. Now up here we have our metal helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots, and a fire sword. Currently, none of these are craftable, and you can't find them in the world yet. I don't know about the fire sword, but the armor, I believe, is you're going to be finding it in like earth villages and things like that. And there's a use for it with the earth benders. Have a cool kind of way that manipulates this armor that we'll get to when we get into the bending. So, these are your blocks. You've got your pretty blocks, your statues for looks, and you've got your food, basically, and a little bit of armor. And so now let's get on. We're going to go check out some of the inhabitants and some of the villages. So, let's do that now. And BAM! There we are, an air village. And you can see little air villagers, air nomads down there. Check them out. With their little, they got their, whoa. Who's that guy?
Whoosh, whoosh. I'm an airbender. Whoosh.
Somebody forgot the blue paint. Doesn't have his blue tattoo. I guess it's not a paint. It's not a paint. Okay, so here we go. This is an air temple basically. You got this nice huge wheat farm here, and then you've got this like a little garden, which is very nice. You got some airbenders running around here. You got they've even got different outfits. They've got their little blue stripes, and then you've got this little hut here. Now, in these huts, you can see you get the crafting table, get some stuff, and in here we have some airbending moves and some money, silver pieces, bronze pieces. Currently, there's no use for this money. But and then now this one, there seems to be a glitch still in this version that we have, is these are all gust. There's not a mix of them. All you're getting is the gust. So I think that will be fixed once the new versions come out. And then over here, you just got this nice little like what would you call this? A cipher, a canopy or a.
It's kind of like. Looks like a gazebo with like a little chaise lounge here to lounge and read and stuff.
Gazebo is the word. So you got this nice. It's a very small village,
Mm-hmm.
and then right over here we have an air nomad temple. Now, you can see the block. Now there's here. Now this is glitched as well. You can as you get in here, for whatever reason, whatever the code is, the chests aren't filling right now. But this will be changed. This will be fixed. So yeah, this will be how you go about gathering your air powers, is having to find these villages and these temples, and you'll be able to find your different abilities as you go. So this is a look at the air village and the air nomad temples. Next, we'll go check out the water villages.
Hey guys, so here we are at the Waterbender villages. You'll find these usually in all the snowy biomes, just like you did in the cartoon series. So let's get in here real quick and take a look at what we have. These look to be a little bit more intense than what we're used to as far as over at the Airbender temples here. So these are a little bit bigger, a few more buildings. And right now, oh, look at that, beds are just laying around. They're giving beds away.
That is amazing.
Look at that. There's one for you too.
The waterbenders are so nice.
Downside right now is that all the chests that we've come across are not populating items. Again, it's stuff that's being worked on. This is still early in the release schedule here. You'll notice this block here, we have the waterbender block that Wolf had described earlier on. So you're going to see these blocks in all of the areas where all the little villages are at for each one of those. So we have like the main hut here.
This is one of my favorites, right?
Nice. Oh, absolutely. Oh, is that a cauldron inside of there?
It is a cauldron in there. So
wow.
You've got like your fire pit basically with that is neat.
That's awesome. Now, I did notice back outside, if we fly up here and we go over this direction, I did notice a new creature that I hadn't seen before. And these are the polar bear dogs from the new series.
Yes, these are the
Legend of Korra. Korra rides them?
Correct.
Nice.
So these dogs, they were meant. The mod creator mentioned that their legs are a little derpy right now. Was his words? Well, maybe he didn't say derpy, but they're messed up. And you can sit on them if Cypher would like to demonstrate, but you can't steer them yet, so they're not fully rideable quite yet. And just like everything you ride in Minecraft, it's glitchy for multiplayer, like when watching the other person try to ride it. So you just right click to get on, and I believe it's just right click to get off.
Look, Mom, no hands. Shift and right click to dismount your polar bear dog.
Like, woo.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got
nice.
So you've got a huge number of water villages right here.
There are. I think we saw 5 in the area, plus the tower off to the side here.
Why don't we go check
that out? Or the temple, water temple. Yeah. Water temple. And so just like before, we've got the water temple block, just for aesthetic purposes. This one looks really cool too, with the ice walls, the snow walls as well. It's got the same setup as far as number of floors here. But this one does have some iron bars kind of keeping it locked in.
And
but
glowstone.
Yeah, not too shabby, I don't think.
Both these temples have glowstone if you need it and don't want to go to the nether.
Yeah, it seems like I'd be raiding these a little bit more often.
Yeah. And I believe that there'll be chests in that one as well with your water bending abilities. They're just not in there yet.
Not yet. But like we said before, everything's in flux. He's still doing it. At the time of this recording, he's still working feverishly to get all the coding caught up. So.
And then
yeah,
if we just fly right over here, you'll actually see there is a smaller version of the water village. We'll just get over here. You can see my waypoints there. I've got a few marked here that I did. So this is just a smaller version. It's the same thing. You got your chests that nothing's in currently, but a lot of glowstone. You can totally raid these things for your glowstone. And here's your
definitely.
Here's your fire pit. And so again, you just get these. It looks like the snow is melting here on the edge of the desert. Maybe. It's right on the edge. So yeah. So again, you at least 2 villages. We haven't been able to find an alternate air village. So if there is a bigger version of the air village, we haven't found it yet. But there are obviously 2 versions of your water villages. Now, currently in the game, these are the only 2 villages you can find, at least in our version. He did say that upon release, all 4 villages would be there. He was still doing a little bit of work on them, and he didn't enable them in the copy he gave us. But he is hoping to have them enabled by release, and then you'll have your earthbending and your firebending, and they'll be very obviously similar to this, but they'll be fitting each nation's what they look like, and you'll be able to find your firebending spells, basically moves, and your earthbending moves. All right, and
sounds legit.
So now you can see over there I have firebenders, so let's go check them out. So here's the firebenders, and they're a little glitchy right now. They're just sort of hanging out here. Or maybe they're not glitchy. Maybe they don't know what to do because they don't have a village. So they're just sort of hanging out here. They don't fight you. Oh, whoa. Maybe they do fight you.
They're just antisocial.
I hit him, and he just lit everybody on fire. But so it looks like, I'm assuming that means their villages. That's a Minecraft village over there. Their villages, I think, are just going to be in the desert. So it looks like snow biome for water, hills maybe, and plains biomes for your air villages. It looks like the desert is for fire, and we're assuming it's going to be, we haven't found any earthbenders walking around, so we're assuming it's going to be maybe jungles or swamps or mountains for the earthbending. Not sure yet, but here you go. Here are some firebenders. Boom! Appa! Who doesn't love this
Appa!
guy? Yay! Now you can get on them too if Cypher wants to hop on boy, that big boy. See, now he's not moving much, but so I think he's appeasing the Cypher. The Cypher was asking permission. It works on griffins, right? So it should work on Appas.
It does.
You get your flying bison.
Come on, Appa.
Oh, he's moving. He's moving. There he goes. Yep. Up and away. Look at how much he flies.
He is responding to my jump command. He's still, he's just out of slavery here.
That's right. He couldn't fly when he first thawed, right?
That's right.
Yip,
Appa. Yip, yip.
So there you go. You got flying bison, and again, not steerable yet, but obviously he can jump command is working slightly. So spacebar is kind of doing something there. So that's cool. So you got your flying bison. And let's go check out the other animals that you can visit, or that you can see in this mod. Boom! More animals. Yippee! We got your, these are the Otter Penguins. And you're supposed to find them in the snowy biomes. I haven't found any yet, so we just spawned them in. Here they are. They're adorable. Look at this.
I want one.
I know, right? Don't you want one? These have got, like, can you ride them? Dang it, that would be awesome.
Yeah, penguin sledding. That's
right? Penguin sledding. I forgot about that.
That's right.
But it'd be neat if you could tame these guys. That would be cool.
You could feed them like seaweed stew.
Or
seaweed soup and have them.
Or even fish. I mean, you could do fish, right? But I guess cats do fish. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you fed them like the sea prune or something, and then you could just have a pet. You don't even have to attack. If they just were like a pet, that'd be kind of like the cats don't attack. They just follow you around. That would be real neat. And then here's here's the flamingo. I don't know what the flamingo's for. I don't remember the series well enough, so I don't know if this is like an earthbending animal in the kingdoms, or do you remember?
No, I think this might be from the new series.
Might be from the new series too. I apologize if anybody remembers. Go ahead and leave a comment. His nose is derpy when he turns his head. His nose doesn't follow.
I know
that's awesome.
It's funny. He's got Streisand nose.
That's so funny. So there is also a fire dragon, but it's bugged right now, and so they're still working on the AI for the dragon. So I'm not going to spawn it. I don't want it to mess with the server right now and screw things up. So those are the animals that you can find inside this mod. So, you know what, real quick, before we go any further, why don't I just spawn, because we couldn't find any. So I will get, here's an Earth Kingdom man and an Earth Kingdom woman. So there's the man, and there's the woman.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, hello.
She's got curly hair, it looks like. That's how you can tell she's a woman. She's got curly hair on the side. Interesting.
And the fact that it looks like she's wearing a dress.
But I guess, yeah, whatever. Don't judge. Just don't judge. Jeez, McJudgy here.
I didn't say it was a good dress. So I wasn't really
So now
judging.
you've seen the firebenders, the airbenders, the waterbenders. You've seen villages. You've seen blocks. So let's get to obviously what everybody really wants to get to, and that is the bending. Dun, 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 dun. The moment you've all been waiting for. The bending. That's what we all want really from this mod, right? We want to use fire and earth and water and air, and we want to manipulate it and bend it and to our will and conquer this world of Minecraftia. That's what we want. Now, in this mod currently, there's no avatars. You cannot be an avatar. You cannot have all the bending. You have to pick one. And when you pick one, you're stuck with it. That is the bending ability you will have. He did mention if you're like an OP on the server or something, you will be able to switch back and forth at will. But if you're not, then you pick your bending and that's the one you get. So it's important to know what each one can do so that you can make an important choice here. The one you're going to live with. What bender are you going to be? So, and at the release that we have now, not all the bending abilities are currently working, or they don't work with all levels. So each bending ability has a novice ability, an adept ability, and a master ability. Some of these bending abilities don't work at all, and some of them, like maybe the novice one currently is the only one that works, but he's still working on that. He's still coding. Again, we have an early release of this, so you have to remember that. By release, some of these things will already be fixed, and then as we find bugs in the release and tell him, he'll be hard at work at making sure that these things are fixed as quickly as possible. He's very devoted. I could tell from when I talked to him about this mod being very good. So Cypher is going to go over. We're going to start with earthbending. Cypher is going to go over that, and he's even got a few that he could at least mention to you that don't work. But we can give you the name so you know what's not working. And before I let him go on, the one thing you have to do to pick your bending, I'll show you. You say bending, and then you name whichever one you want. Fire. I am now a firebender. Bending. Earth. That's how you, currently, that is the method. So if you're playing on a single player world, you will have to either enable your cheats, or if you forget to enable your cheats when you create the world, you'll have to start the LAN and enable cheats that way. Or you could have single player commands, but you're going to have to be able to access the chat menu to be able to currently become a bender. So this is how you pick what you want. And now, oops, I did that wrong. So now we'll give it to Cypher to show off Earth.
Raw Earth. So I picked Earthbending as the one that I was really excited about because I was a big fan of Toph in the series. So the ones that are not working currently that I know of is the Stream ability, Impact Ring, Manipulate is working. I think you said it created boards or something. I haven't been able to get it to work. But those are the two that I know off the top of my head that are not working. So let's go with the ones that are working.
All right, let's do it.
So let's see here. We have Raise Platform. Now, like you had said, Wolf, there are 3 levels. There's Novice, Adept, and Master. So each one will progressively get more intense. So you'll be able to generate bigger areas, more damage, etc. Well, so this right here is Raise Platform. And
there you go.
There we have it.
That looks like the Novice.
Creates a nice little pillar. Yes, this is Novice. So again, as you go to Adept, you'll go higher. Master, you'll go even higher. That is just really cool looking. The next one is Wall.
Now, I do want to mention real quick. Oh, that's awesome. That when I was playing around with the platform, it can be a little glitchy about trying to stay on.
That makes sense. Yeah, it kind of knocked me off to the side. And as you can see, the wall is deteriorating as we go. And this is true for every wall ability.
Right. He described it as the wall was supposed to be like an emergency. You're being mobbed and you need a protection real quick. So you can throw up this wall that will deteriorate within a few seconds, but it gives you time to either run away or eat your food or whatever.
Exactly. And now this one I think is probably my second or third favorite of all of the abilities, and it's tent, and it's usually what Toph would do, and she would pout. So I kind of build a protection
Right, that's a
to get out of here.
and it doesn't deteriorate, so you're gonna have to be able to break the blocks that you were trapped in. But it gives you this nice. It's like, oh crap, it's nighttime. Boom. Shelter.
Exactly. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's like instant shelter for you. You throw down a couple torches, and as you can see, it is pretty sizable in here. It's pretty nice. Nice little space. Good way to protect yourself too if you get a whole bunch of mobs around you. Drop your tent.
Right. Nice.
All right. So next is launch, and Wolf, why don't you can you come over here real quick? Can you stand like maybe like right about here?
All right. Well, Cypher.
I just don't want you to get hurt from it,
Because I love you.
Don't want you to get hurt. So right. Thank you.
Right there.
Okay, so with launch, you just go kapooya! So basically, as you can see, launch is pretty cool.
Yeah, I do love launch.
So I just cast it. You cast it at your target's feet. It destroys the block right below them because you're presumably using that block to shoot said person into the air.
Correct.
The next one here we'll jump to is build wall. Now, build wall is different from the other wall. The other wall will deteriorate over time. Build wall is on a timer, and it's used to actually create literally a wall that you want to use, maybe for construction or repair or something. So let's give this a shot.
Boom.
Kapooya! Look at that. Nice, solid wall here.
So now when Cypher tries to cast it again, he gets a message saying you have this many milliseconds until you can cast again, basically.
Exactly.
I like how they go through each other, too. Very cool.
Yeah. And I gotta say, earlier we were getting a message saying we couldn't cast it right away. I'm not getting that now, unless I'm
Now,
oh, there it is. There it is.
Now, as another side note, there's some kind of glitch, is when we were casting this in the snow biome, the walls weren't working like this. Well, sorry, I apologize. This wall worked fine. The other wall spell did not work in the snow biome the same way. No blocks appeared. It was just the snow-covered block. So you couldn't walk through it, but it was still glitched out. Over here, though, in normal Earth, you saw that the wall formed normally.
That's correct.
So this is a great
All right. So I've only got three left here. So next one's gonna be build tower.
There it goes.
Roar.
Nice.
And if you notice, I just kind of noticed it too. It's got a similar, looks like a similar build to what the temples were looking like there.
I bet you this, yeah. Now, the higher versions of this don't work right now, so I imagine it just makes larger temples. Or towers.
I agree. Let's see. What's next here? Next. Let's do Ore Sense, since we're right here. Now, Ore Sense is really cool. I believe you said on the Novice it gives you a 5x5x5 area?
Correct.
Is that what it was? So, I can tell you that right below your feet, there are no ores to be found, sir. So, and the timer on this is actually pretty, there either is no timer, or
it's minuscule.
Or it's really fast, yeah. All right, so that one will tell you, again, if there are ores in the area. It just gives you a number. It doesn't give you it gives you very, very generic. There are 2 ores, 5 ores, whatever, which is nice. The last one I have to show is Novice Bridge. Over here near some water. Doesn't seem to want to be working.
Of course, it worked earlier. Cast it on the earth block right by the water.
Yeah. Casting on the earth block near the water, casting it on the one in the water. Let me try shift here. Nope. I got nothing.
Okay, well that worked earlier, and it just created it was like the smooth stone, just like the walls and stuff, and it was just a small bridge would branch out. I don't know why it worked for us over in the snow biome, but
Yeah, I think it was 4 or 5 blocks out. I mean, pretty nice.
yeah. Now
Nice little ledge.
I was thinking here. I mean, look at with these walls and this tower. Imagine you want to build like a little castle. Boom, earthbending castle.
You two could be Boomy, the Earth King.
That's right. What was that? That's interesting. I fall. I can make myself fall really fast. It's obviously because I'm an airbender right now. That's interesting. Okay, so.
Obviously.
All right, so that was earthbending. Now let's check out airbending.
All right, so there was kind of a major one that I forgot to do here, and it's actually called Rock Throw. It's the major offensive spell that you have as an earthbender, and since I decided to, destroy or have this terrain set up with all these nice walls, how about I destroy them so I can throw a rock at them and
Nice.
boom, baby.
And that's just novice, and there's no higher level for this yet. But that's just your novice version of the rock throw.
I can't really imagine a higher level rock throw. This is,
I know it's already like creeper
jeez.
release. That's awesome. All right, and so let's go ahead and get right into the airbending. Now the airbending seems to be the most fleshed out currently with the current version. Everything seems to be working pretty well. So what we're going to start with here is the novice gust. I'm just doing novice versions of these. I'm going to do the gust, which is, watch, Cypher. Knocked him
Ooh.
back. Now, did it do any damage to you? Or you're in creative, aren't you?
Let me jump out of creative.
Okay. Because I know most of these.
All right, I'm out of creative.
All right, so I knock him back.
It did a heart of damage.
A heart of damage, and you knock the enemy back. So there you go. And now we have the ring, which is the same thing, except it's an area of effect version. So you burst out around you with the same thing. So watch. You can see around me. I'll do it one more time.
Ooh.
Hit F5 and boom, you can see this huge ring
Ooh.
around you, which is very cool. Now we have high jump, and we'll check that one. I don't think you need to click it at your feet. You just click it. There you go. The problem with high jump is that you do take damage. So watch, I'll click it and down, and you can see I took damage. So you don't, as of yet, have like a slow fall or a way to, or if no fall damage. Oh wait, maybe I do, hold on. When I hit shift and I fall fast, it doesn't do any fall damage. So that might be a way for airbenders to negate fall damage. Interesting. Okay, so now here's spring. And you can watch spring. Spring just jumps you forward. Oh, see, now there's the message. You can see milliseconds left to reuse. I need to wait. So cast spring. Boom. You can see it just shoots me forward. Ooh. So it's like you're running. You're like, oh, I'm running. There's an enemy chasing me. Boom. You shoot up ahead. Right? There you go. Or you're chasing an enemy. You want to catch up. Works the other way. Now we've got Wind Run. I really like Wind Run because I like being able to move fast in this game. When you want to get somewhere in Minecraft, it's nice to be able to get there fast. So we'll just cast the novice Wind Run. And look at that. Look at you move. And you get that cool particle effect behind you. Now, as you get up to the higher levels, you move way faster. Like the master level of this is insanely fast. So there you go. I love this one. So you want to get around Minecraft? This is the one to go with. Now we've got Stream, which I'll aim at Cypher. And that one didn't look like it hurt you.
No damage.
No damage. So Stream looks like it's just a pushback. You can just not. You don't want to hurt them. You just want to get them away from you. And then you've got Dome Burst, which is the same thing.
Oh.
It didn't hurt you, right?
No, but it moved me back quite a ways.
And that's just novice.
So if I'm just up in your grill, try one more time there.
Back off. You are gone, dude. You're so far. That is awesome.
That is crazy.
No damage. So again, this is just, it's an area of effect. Boom, get everything away from you. Now Twister, we'll try it. I tried a higher version of Twister and it messed me up earlier, but we'll try the novice Twister. See if it works. There you go. There's a Twister.
Ooh.
Look at that. Quite intensive. Quite effect intensive there. Look at that thing. Oh, Cypher almost went into it. And I'll try to cast it one more time. I may crash. I crashed last time I tried this, but let me try it right here. Oh, nope. There we go. Oh, surface Cypher was in it. Go in it, Cypher. See what happens. Oh, he's getting picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
But no damage.
So,
yeah, that's cool, though.
So he did say he was going to fix, because I was casting Master Twister, and that thing was huge. And then it would boot me off the server. So he said he was going to fix that. That was the first bug we found when we were messing around, was that one. He said he's going to fix that by tomorrow, by release. Oh, Cypher's the one that crashed, not me.
Oh.
So the Twister messed him up. So yeah, see, Twisters, he said he should have that fixed. Oh, and he's back. And he still fell. He peered back up in the sky. Now here's Shield. Here we go. Which we'll test out because you still have your rock throw.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so okay, now to Shield, you have to hit Shift. If you just hit it, nothing happens. But you have to hit Shift, cast it. Oh, Novice Shield doesn't work. Okay, hold on. Novice Shield isn't working. So let's get rid of Novice Shield, and we'll get the Master Shield. All right, here we go. Oh, that's so big. Cypher's outside. It's still inside the shield. That's huge. All right, so here's the shield. He's got rock throw. I'm just going to cast this shield. He's going to try to throw a rock at me.
He's kicking him out.
So if he hits the air, it kicks him out. But I think if you go through if it goes through the middle part. Ooh, look at that.
Haha, sorry.
I think it's fine. I think if it goes through, it can go through because we had that happen earlier. Cypher and I, he managed to get it out a couple times, get it through. So it is possible, I think, to shoot it through. But if it hits the air, you can see it's deflecting off. Oh, that one got through. It looked like. But as I move, you see the shield moves, and so I can move those beams of air and try to. Now, can you get in though? What if you try to walk in? So okay, so you can see it only protects you. So basically, this is more about an airbending shield, or it's a bender shield. It doesn't stop mobs from getting you. It just helps.
Projectors.
Right. So arrows or things like that.
Yeah.
We've got a few more here. Let me grab them. We've got the disc. We've got pole. And we've got ring pole and dome pole, which are pretty much all the same thing. But disc is is an offensive weapon. So I'll cast it at Cypher. It's a disc of air.
Ooh. Heart and a half.
Heart and a half. It didn't look like it hurts. Oh, yeah, you can see. So there you go. And then pole, you aim it at him. Yunk. And it just the more powerful, the farther the distance. And you can just yank somebody towards you. And then you can do the ring pull, which is the same thing. It's just an area of effect pull. So it grabs everything around you. Oh, it flung him all the way over there. And then the dome pull, which is a giant dome here. Though that doesn't seem to be pulling him. So does that pull? There. Whoa.
Oh, there it goes.
It threw you though, didn't it? It kind of. So there you go.
Moving me all over the place.
He's getting shot all around. So you can see, air has a little bit of offensive, but it's a movement. It's all about movement. It's about running faster, jumping higher, getting things away from you, pushing them out of range. That is what air. It's fluid. It's very fluid, and that's how air works. So now let's check out water. All right, now I'm a waterbender, just like that. Waterbender. So now here's the thing about waterbending. You need water, and there's no current way to carry water on you other than obviously you carry a bucket of water. So waterbending, you got to be near water if you want this to work right now. So here's what we've got. We have the ice stream. Cast that on the water. And look at that. You got a nice frozen stream, basically. So yeah, I want to cross the water. I did it. No problem. It's easy. You've got ice ring, which this one's kind of cool. I do like this one. Check it out. Just boom, water is frozen everywhere, fast. I dig that one. You come across an ocean, yeah, a waterbender's going to cruise across that ocean pretty quick. Now manipulate, I don't think is working. There's a manipulate, there is a wave, and there's a waterfall, a frozen waterfall. None of those are currently working in this version, just so you guys know. So let's move on to the next one, which is the ice wall. The ice wall will crumble. It's just like any wall. You create this ice wall in front of you, or actually it appears behind you. And so you're running, you're like, oh, I'm being chased. Help me. Boom, cast it. Boom, right behind you. Now Cypher can't get me.
I'm in the wall. That was cool.
Ah, you bastard. He was in the wall. It was like all Matrix style there. I was like, what just happened? He just phased through the wall. You have a...
I was going to say, you created the ice wall, so if you are short on water, you break one of the ice chunks and you get a source block. It's like this right here, by the way.
You can't cast it unless you're on water, though.
Well, whatever.
So it wouldn't, can you even cast it on water? No, you have to cast it on ice. It only works on ice, the ice wall. The snow wall, you have to have ice or snow. Let's check it out. Yes, see? So the snow wall doesn't work either unless you're on ice or you're in snow. So it's very tight about how, but obviously you have a bucket of water. Dump the bucket, boom, hit the wall. Bam, like that. And then you have snowball. So let's see if I can hit Cypher with a snowball. If it does any damage to him. Hey, hard enough to aim. Anyway, you can't be jumping around. It looks like they're hitting you. Some of them have hit you, but it doesn't look like you're doing any damage.
No, nothing.
All right, so I know I was hitting a
Tickles.
mob. I know I was hitting a mob earlier, but I couldn't tell if it was doing any damage. So this would clearly be your offensive spell here, but I'm not sure how well it's... Because if it's just throwing regular snowballs don't actually hurt in Minecraft. They just knock enemies back, I believe. Maybe they do half a heart or something. So, and your last one is your shield. So I cast that. You get this water shield, which we haven't seen how it worked yet. It doesn't deflect fire. It didn't deflect the stone throw. And again, you hit shift and right click. So like if he throws you can throw the stone at me. See, it just went right through. Boom, there we go. Ah, so there we go. So there are your water bending abilities. Now let's check out the final bending, fire bending.
All right, Wolf. Where is the Avatar? Where is the Avatar?
I don't know. I wouldn't tell you if I did.
You say that now. So there you go. That's our introduction into fire bending. So, Kazuko was awesome, by the way. Here we go. So we're going to go over some of the... Yes, you just... anything you use, you just keep going, where's the Avatar? Where's the Avatar? Shut up, Uncle. Where's the Avatar? So here we have. Let's go over some of the offensive, which is primarily the entire firebending set, is basically offensive, and you'd know that if you're a fan of the series. So let's start off with the first here, which is Novice Explosion.
All right, let's do it.
So at my feet, at your feet. Oh. Hold on.
Are you at a firebender?
Can I do? I'm now a firebender.
Excellent. Hey, iron.
As you can see. Oh, I should have used ore sense.
That's a good.
So there we go. So that's we were talking kind of off camera about earthbending being very destructive to the ground. Obviously, explosion has got its point to make there too.
And that was Novice, so imagine the bigger explosion.
That was just Novice. Yeah, so here's Lightning.
Ooh, that just took freaking... Oh, I don't know how much I was hurt from explosion. So let me heal up real quick.
Well, I will say this is be careful with this, because if it's cast too close to you, the bender, you actually take damage. I just took a half heart of damage.
All right, so go ahead and cast. You cast it at me again. I just took 5 hearts of damage from that.
Holy cow, that is intense. On novice.
Now the other thing is it can go through. We were playing around earlier, and Cypher was inside his tent, and I cast it, and it went right through the tent, slammed him. Very powerful.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
That's a fact. Okay, so the next one is Fireball. And let's see what this one does here.
So that one's a weird one.
Ah!
That's a weird one. Obviously, I would think if you were a firebender, you should be fireproof. That would be,
I would think so.
I think that might be something we could tell the creator. Tell him, hey, maybe maybe firebender should be immune to fire. There's that heal button too. Actually, if you look up there in your NEI, that heart will heal you fully.
Oh, look at that.
So, okay, so fireball. I don't know if maybe the other one will go farther, but you see, it doesn't shoot very far. It's more of like a right around you bend, but then it hurts you too right now. But there's that. There you go. You saw it.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to the next one. Here's a Novice Blast, and let's see what this one does here.
Boom. Ah.
Looks like he water.
4 hearts of damage.
It's not too bad.
Do that again, because I want to.
Jeez, intense.
Cast again. I just want to show everybody what it looks like. Look at that. Whoosh. Very cool.
That is very cool. All right, so Novice Flight.
Look at him go. He flies on the fire. Look at him. That's cool. And that's the Novice, obviously.
Ooh, yeah.
More powerful with the more powerful versions.
Yeah. All right, so next one will be Novice Jet.
So it's just like a jet. Oh, got me. Whoa, 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 whoa. So it's just like a jet. It's like a flamethrower, sort of, is what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I end up in your face, I'm like, what do you want? Huh? What do you want from me?
A firewall.
Firewall doesn't burn.
That's what I'll do.
Oh, no, there we go. Now I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Firewall.
Yeah, if you were up on my grill, I'd probably use Jet. Because that is cool. My mouse wants to work. But no, please don't. The sensitivity on my mouse wheel is absolutely crazy. Take that.
So minor damage there. Minor damage, but still viable.
Still pretty nice.
All right. What's next?
And let's see here. So let's go with Melt. Now, luckily, we have some ice over here. Yeah, let's jump over to the other side here. Let's go to a big area of ice. And since I'm a firebender, I don't like waterbenders. They're scum. But I can slowly start removing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, baby. Let's see here. What's another one here? Whip. Now, Whip was interesting. I gotta say, when you showed me this earlier, I wasn't too sure what we were doing with it.
Look at that. Very strange. Does it hurt me? It doesn't hurt me right now either. So currently,
it's cool looking though.
Look at that. It's like a decorative thing, I guess. Here, let me do this. All right, now go for it. What the? It's different at night. That was different. There we go. There we go.
I'm tripping right now, dog.
What was in those brownies?
Oh, man. That seaweed was crazy.
Alright, so that was Whip.
That was Whip. Let's head back over to the other side here. We can check out Star. Now, Star should be a diagonal off of you to your four corners attack.
There you go. I flew up so they could see that. It's very cool, this diagonal beam, and we'll see how much damage it does. Let me get up here. Go for it. Oh, hold on. Let me get out of... Okay, go for it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 4 hearts, 5 hearts, 5.5, 6. I'm on 5.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You
right
on
there.
fire.
All right, so that's Star. That's an excellent one.
All right, this one is Stream. Come here. There we go.
Whoa. Ooh. I am injured. That was a good one. 5.5 hearts. All right, so cast that again.
Oh, nice.
But not at me, so I can see. We can see it. Check that out. There we go. Oh, that goes far.
That's some range on it too.
That has nice
Wow.
range. Look at that. That shoots. That's a good one. They're all good ones. Fire's got a lot of good ones.
Fire is heavy on the offensive. And the last one I have is Ring.
All right, go for it. Whoosh, look at that. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Burn, burn, burn.
I think it's gone.
So there we have it. That's the fire set.
Now, actually, if you want to, real quick, it's the blast one, I think, or whatever. There's the master one that looks different, if you remember.
Oh, I think so. Yes, come on.
I think it was
ready.
I think it's master blast. Look at that. The blue fire. The black, like, what was her name that did that one?
You have Azula's blessing here.
Azula's blessing. There you go. You get the blue fire. Now, if I was a true master, I'd be able to, when he shoots that at me, I'd be able to, like, and like catch it and shoot it back. But I'm not a master, so. That didn't work. Okay, so that is everything with the bending. You've seen air, or first you saw earth, then you saw air, then you saw water, and finally fire. Earth is all about sort of building and a little bit of destruction. I mean, there's a lot of earth destruction in there. Air is all about, it's very fluid. It's all about movement, jumping, speed, pushing away. Water currently is you need to be near the water, but it's about I think it's more about traveling water is what it seems to me. You can freeze it and you can travel across it. And that's what it seems to me. There's a few protections, obviously, but you need to be in snow or water. And fire is offensive all the way. It's pure. There's clearly explosion, but other than that, it's if you just want to cause damage, plain and simple, you go with fire. So we'll leave it up to you to decide which one you think was best for you.
All right, Wolf, I challenge you to a duel. I'm an earthbender. I feel the need to defend my honor and defend my people. I'm challenging you, sir. But first,
Airbenders for life.
let me get ready.
I'm an airbender. I'll take
Oh,
you up on
yeah.
that. What do you got there? Oh, you got a block.
Oh, yeah, you...
What you got? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's what I thought.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to do nothing. Shift right click here, I guess. I got nothing.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You look pretty.
Yeah, well, yeah. What, baby, you want a kiss? Oh.
Back off, back off.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
The power of air compels you. The power of air compels you. Oh my god.
You are so lucky that I was set up as a oh, nice. I was trying to use earthbending stuff as a firebender. I would totally had everybody fooled.
Oh, you got it. Yeah. You still wiped me out. He doesn't. Don't. There you go. Push him. Push him. Push him. Go. Push him. Hit him. Hit him. No.
Yes.
No. You went in the.